It's Monday morning. I'm getting ready to clock on for the old day job. I had every intention last night of getting up this morning and going to the gym. But when the alarm went off, I snoozed for a solid 35 minutes before I said, you know what, this isn't working. So I ended up going back to sleep and I slept even I slept even longer than I normally would. So I'm just going to grab my walking pad and I'm going to walk at my desk for, I guess, as long as I can stand it today. I can do that while I work, but I'd rather get a couple of work things out of the way before I start walking. So that way I can just focus on the task at hand. I mean, the walking pad at the work desk it's convenient, but sometimes you really got to pay attention to what you're doing. Otherwise, you're probably gonna trip yourself up, and who wants to be in the house falling off of the walking pad, right? So I just need to pay attention to what I'm doing. But I'm gonna get on here and check on a couple of things and do this little meeting that we have that's always scheduled for the exact minute that I clock on. And then I'll go ahead and grab the walking pad. Oh, my headset isn't even plugged in. I'm wildin'. Oh, man. Normally, I wouldn't exercise in basketball shoes, but I may be wearing these around Vegas. And they run a little bit small. Even though I went half a size up, they run a little bit small. So I just want to make sure my right foot specifically, because that's the one that's been dying in these shoes. It's better. It's better. The first 2 or 3 days was bad, but eventually it was all right. But still, on occasion, my right foot does get a little bit tingly in these. So I just want to get in some miles with them and see if they'll be suitable for walking around in the Sin City, you know? Grab the walking pad from under the bed. This thing is dusty. Only thing about this walking pad, it was about $200 or so. I like it. It works. It does require a little bit of, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? Adjusting. It does require a little bit of adjusting. You got to make sure the belt stays centered. Sometimes the belt wants to go this way, wants to go that way. So I've tightened and loosened on each side endless times. I haven't touched it in a while, but I'm wondering if it still needs a little bit of work, because if I am on this for a little while, it'll start to smell like burning rubber a little bit. Sounds a little dangerous, but it's true. So, yeah, I'm already out of breath just from putting on my shoes, which is exactly why I need to get in better shape. So, one day at a time. So I got my cooling towel and put that on my head, and normally I wouldn't wear it like this, but I just wanted to throw it on really quickly. I'm already a little bit sweaty, but I wanted to move something from the washer to the dryer real quick. I mean, hopefully it's done. But yeah, I didn't want to necessarily wear a headband, but I did want something to keep myself cool while I'm walking on the treadmill / walking pad / whatever. So what I'm going to do is get caught up on whatever vlogs that I'm watching on YouTube or whatever vlogs my new friends have put out. And then I'm probably going to put on a movie. And I think my goal will be to walk through whatever vlogs and walk through the whole movie. And the movie's man, how long is the movie? 2 hours? 2 hours and 17 minutes? I might have made that up. But I'm going to try to do it through the whole movie and see how far I get. How many dryer sheets do you put in your dryer? I put one now, but for years I put two. And unfortunately, I've created a monster, because now that I've gone back to putting one, my wife won't stop putting two. And it began as a conversation about how it's a cultural difference, whereas people I come from always use more than one. The people she comes from always use one. But now, I guess I've conditioned her to do it the other way, even though I no longer do it the other way. But yeah, just curious about that. How many do you guys use?
So I don't know if it's really like a healthy route or not, but you're, recording on the action.
Just 22 minutes into walking on the walking pad, and I'm actually out of water, so I'm gonna pause the workout on my watch, go grab some more water, maybe even get a bigger water bottle. That's actually a great idea. I'm going to use a different water bottle. But I'm watching Julian's latest vlog and Barry D's latest vlog. And they're both actually talking about vlogging in public. And I think they posted these videos within a couple hours or maybe even a couple minutes of each other. I don't know. But they're both pretty recent vlogs. And so it's just interesting to see how other people go about vlogging in public. And there's definitely something to be learned from the different ways that people are going about doing it, so as to not be, nervous about other people looking. And I'm commenting on Barry's video saying how some people are just curious while others are just flat out nosy in terms of like what you're doing. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get some more water, but I'm definitely working up a sweat in here. Wearing this around my head is so funny because I keep like doing this to like move it. Man. But just as I came over here to get some water, it started to thunder real loud outside. So my water bottles, real quick, I got these from Iron Flask. These are both Iron Flask water bottles. This one just has a ton of stickers on it. I've gotten a bunch of stickers. A lot of these stickers are from the same person. But this one's from my friend Ryan. He's hilarious. But I've got a couple from my buddy Retro where he's made these stickers to look like a specific Pelicans player. And then I got some coffee shop ones on here and everything too. And that one's from Retro too. And shout out to Flags for Good. They're based out of Indianapolis. Very, very cool company. Really good dude runs it. I've actually gotten a handful of flags from them. But yeah, cool company. Something just fell down in the fridge. No. Okay. But we got these water bottles probably back around 2019, 2020, maybe even 2021. There's a lot of different trends we got on board with when we were doing Weight Watchers, and this was one of them. And so, we never ended up getting into the Hydro Flask or Stanley hype because we already had Iron Flask, and it's just, it keeps it cold. It keeps it cold. That's really all I want. I don't need, the most popular water bottle brand in order to stay hydrated. So I got the blue one is a 22 ounce, and the white and black one I believe is a 32 ounce, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a 32 ounce. So, and I got this paracord handle that really goes with the other one, but I needed more on this thing. Now, why did I get a paracord one? I don't know. It just looked cool, and the navy blue matched with the water bottle. But if I ever needed this paracord, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I wouldn't be able to try to like tie a really cool knot or anything crazy like that. But I think it looks cool though. I'm at the 48-minute mark of this walk. I think I'm gonna stop at an hour because of the walking pad. Just a little bit nervous about the whole, burning rubber smell that happens once this thing warms up a little bit. Like, I'm equipped in case of emergency, I really am, but I just don't want to force an emergency just because I'm insisting on walking on this walking pad for like 3 hours. So, I'm gonna cut it at an hour, but I still have the rest of the day to go out and walk again or something if I want to. So there's always that. But I think that's the plan. It's time for my lunch break. So I'm gonna warm up some leftovers from last night. My wife made some tortellini. So I'm gonna warm some of that up and then relax. for a little bit. I feel like I was gonna say something and I completely forgot what it was. Don't you hate when that happens? Oh wait, I think I remembered what I was gonna say. I just posted a video on TikTok. I also put it on Instagram. I stopped posting on TikTok for a really long time. For one, I don't like it. I do not like TikTok. I do not like what it has done to everyone's brains and attention spans. Not a huge fan of it, but I did used to post on it when I was posting a different type of content on my Instagram and stuff like that. I went ahead and put it on TikTok too, but I stopped posting for almost a year on there and just started posting again. And it's mostly just gonna be behind the camera stuff. Very, very quick videos that I can just, throw on there, maybe get a couple views from like the photography community or whatever. And that's just what I'm going to be doing, posting on there from now on, I guess, if I even keep up with it. But I just want to, if I'm going to do it, I just want to put really, really, really quick content on there. I don't want it to be stuff that I have to put like a lot of effort into. Like the video that I put on there was 11 seconds. And because I added 2 pictures into it, that added like 3 more seconds each. So 17-second video, easy peasy, whatever. Get it up there, get it out. It's whatever. But yeah, I liked the video. It was just a clip from behind the scenes when I was at the gym a couple days ago. And it was just me taking a picture of a kid running up the court. And he looked at me and knew I was taking a picture of him. So he did, hands are on his eyes. And so I took the picture. And so it's a behind the scenes of me doing that. And I'm laughing a little bit. And yeah, it's just like a real, like, authentic moment, I guess you could say. But warming up this tortellini. I don't have anything to drink with it besides water. We're gonna go to Sam's pretty soon, maybe today. Yeah, I feel like we have time today to go do that because I need some Coke Zero, man. It's hard out here. We ain't even got no ginger ale. We drank the last 2 things of Canada Dry. Hold on. I said that and I looked down here on the shelf where the ginger ale box normally is, and the box is there. So is there ginger ale in the box? And neither one of us looked, and we just thought that that's all that was left in the fridge? Be for real, man. They got a ginger ale in there. This is crazy. Ay, ay, ay. See what I'm talking about? What TikTok do to your brain? That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about right there. How do we not know that was down there? Windshield off, so you should be able to hear a lot of. All right, and you got the pictures uploaded. All right, so the work day is over. I was on the clock for 7 hours and 55 minutes. I went a little bit too long on my lunch break. I went just a tad bit too long, but I've still been in here watching a bunch of different vlogs and stuff, catching up on Julian. Right now I'm watching Harley. Harley put out a 40-minute vlog, man. I'm almost done with that. I'm at the 31-minute mark, so I'm gonna finish that up. My wife will be walking in the door in a couple minutes. She asked me to thaw some chicken, and I don't know what she has in mind, but I feel like tonight I want to make some pesto panko chicken. But I wonder if we have some gorgonzola gnocchi, because if not, we might need to run to Trader Joe's. If we go to Trader Joe's, I'm taking you with me for sure. But we do need to go to Sam's and get some Coke Zero, man. I've been talking about this Coke Zero. We gotta go get it. For real. It's serious. It's dire. I need that.